Yesterday I did my first volunteer flight in BB. BB is what we're calling 715 Bravo Bravo, the new airplane. The volunteer mission was through Angel Flight. That's how I end up doing these volunteer missions. It's a nationwide network that matches people who need care and can't get there with pilots who can fly them. Usually people who are immunocompromised and can't fly commercial, or live in a rural area that would require a very long bus ride, for example, to get to the care they need, and that can be really hard on them. So I watch the daily list of available missions and sign up for them when I can. My friend Chris joined me for this trip. You probably remember him. He's the big guy that's been in a bunch of other videos if you've been watching my channel for long. We flew from Austin to Sugar Land, picked up our passenger, Sugar Land to Corpus Christi, dropped her off, and then Corpus back home to Austin. The forecast was looking iffy. We were worried we might end up having to dodge some storms or cancel altogether at the beginning of the day, but it ended up being a great day of flying. We didn't get close to any storms and got some pretty amazing views of the coast. If I'm being honest, I'm a bit of a cynic. I have more than once questioned whether people really need flights. If you see my video on the cost of ownership, and you know that breakdown, you know that 1 hour of flight time in my plane is more than the cost of the average commercial flight. So for this flight, 3+ hours of flying, I could buy 3 round-trip tickets for people and do more good. So I'm often wondering if this is just enabling a bunch of aviation fanboys' hobbies. And this passenger talked to me in more depth than I've learned from other passengers, her experiences traveling to care, and it really opened my eyes to what a difference having a pilot show up and fly her makes. There have been times when she's had to take a 12-hour bus to do 12 hours of chemo just to get on a 12-hour bus back home, and it sounded really horrible. And a lot of this is because the airlines don't always work for her. Her care schedule doesn't always align with flights that are available, or flights aren't regular enough from her small airport to work for her. So while there are other options available to her, they're really awful. And so having a pilot show up and fly her was huge, and made me feel a lot better about the expense and the time, and that we're not wasting the opportunity to do more good with the same money. I got our passengers permission to be filmed and for that film to go on YouTube. As always, I'm cutting out any discussion of her condition, her treatment, or anything that might identify her, just to respect her privacy. So let's go fly.
Executive Ground, Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo at the ramp with Foxtrot, looking for a VFR departure to the south.
Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo, Executive Runway 13, taxi via Alpha. You going to need advisories?
Yeah, if you can help me pick up light following, we're going to Sugar Land at 7,500, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Roger, I'll do that.
Chris and I got up early and filed an IFR flight plan, but we were able to depart VFR. On the way to Sugar Land, the visibility dropped, so we eventually requested a pop-up IFR clearance from our Houston approach controller.
So 5 Bravo Bravo, departure frequency 127.22, and your squawk for advisories 4656.
127.22 on the departure frequency and 4656 on the squawk, 715 Bravo Bravo, thanks.
12722.
Executive Tower, Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo, holding short, 13, ready for departure.
Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo, left turn out approved, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Left turn out, and clear for takeoff 13, 715 Bravo Bravo.
Looking for 75 to 80. Cool. No wind. No. Nice clear morning. Positive rate.
Jet 12 Tango X-ray, runway 13, taxi via Alpha.
Will you go flaps up for me, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
5 Bravo Bravo, contact Austin approach 127.22, safe flight.
Contact approach 722, thanks for your help, 7 Bravo Bravo.
So we're clear clouds technically for VFR, but with precipitation, does that automatically make it VFR? I mean IFR, or are we technically still VFR?
Be VFR in precipitation. We can see the ground 20 miles out, so we have enough visibility and we're not touching clouds.
It's interesting. Yeah, all practical purposes, it's IFR flying, but for legality, and I guess you could fly this VFR.
This is VFR.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let it get much lower before I'm probably going to ask them to pop us up if we are going to cross through much of anything.
Yeah, and get at least let them know we're flying the RNAV.
Yeah, and if you're welcome now if you want to ask them to pop us up at 7,000, that visibility's dropping, or I can if you want.
I could watch you do it. I mean, I do want to practice copying what you copy, but the
Approach Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo with request.
Go ahead.
Any chance we can get you to pop us up at 7,000? We're gonna cross over some weather on our path in.
What's the request?
Pop up IFR at 7,000 feet.
5 Bravo Bravo, say souls on board, fuel in minutes, and color of aircraft.
Aircraft is white, 2 souls on board, and stand by for fuel in minutes. 4 hours.
80 gallons.
About 240 minutes of fuel on board for 5 Bravo Bravo.
White.
November 5 Bravo Bravo, you're cleared to the Sugarland Airport via direct. It's going to maintain 7,000. Reset your transponder and squawk 5504.
Transponder reset to 5504, direct Sugarland at 5,000, 5 Bravo Bravo. There's 7,000 rather, 5 Bravo Bravo.
But you can go down to 5 if you want.
I think 7's okay. Looks like there may be a layer a little lower that will stay above.
All right, 5 Bravo Bravo, maintain 7,000. And advise when you have Romeo at Sugarland, runway 35 in use.
We have Romeo and copy 35 in use, 5 Bravo Bravo, thanks.
5 Bravo Bravo, when you know the approach you want, just let me know.
We'll go ahead and take the RNAV 35. Stand by for the fix we can start at. Can you tell me the fix?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll pop it up right here.
I had an embarrassing moment where I made a mistake setting up the autopilot. I tried to set it up like the DFC-90 in my old plane, the Cirrus. So I failed to properly activate it by pressing the altitude hold button for 3 seconds. So we descended below the assigned altitude. Luckily for us, the controller noticed my mistake and helped me out by assigning a lower altitude.
And 5 Bravo Bravo, just proceed direct to Yeyes for the RNAV 35 approach.
Direct Yeyes, RNAV 35. Thank you, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Well, the college altimeter 3001, say your altitude.
Apologies, 3001. I think we didn't capture our altitude here. Heading back up to 7,000, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, 5 Bravo Bravo.
So do you,
Bravo 5 Bravo Bravo, you're 15 miles from Yeyes, cross Yeyes at or above 2,000, cleared RNAV runway 35 approach.
Crossing Yeyes at above 2,000, clear for the RNAV 335, 75 Bravo Bravo.
cool. What's up, 3-1? It would have been really
144, Eastern
fun the other day if we landed with a
230
230 knot tailwind.
Oh my god.
If you guys really want to do it, go for it, but
I know she was up there like this idiot.
yeah.
There's a Cirrus guy.
Yeah, right. Excuse me, ma'am, but I think you got the ATIS wrong.
Southwest 144, turn right, heading 270, unable to proceed direct to zoo.
And we lost the audio, so we can't prove that we were right.
I know. What is our...
Direct scuba.
Hers we technically could have gotten. Probably, you still probably could. We could pull that on live ATC.
There is no way she was wrong. We were both.
Oh no, we for sure would, yeah.
So we descended below the assigned altitude. Luckily for us, the controller noticed my mistake and helped me out by assigning a lower altitude. Other than feeling a little dumb in that moment, the flight went pretty well. We stayed clear of the rain, moving into Sugarland, and had an uneventful landing.
Thank you.
Over 5 Bravo Bravo, contact Sugarland Tower 118.65, getting.
Over to tower, thank you, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Thank you. Always push the top one.
God damn it. You know what? I did that in your Cirrus too. Should get a little nice vertical lift from this factory.
Sugarland Tower, Malibu 5 Bravo Bravo, RNAV 35.
Malibu 715 Bravo Bravo, Sugarland Tower. The wind is 0406, runway 35, clear to land.
35, clear to land, copy wind, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Alright, we got a long threshold there that we can't land on.
Yep, it's hard to see, but good call.
Alright, we're right on speed. Looking for 80 over the numbers.
Looking good, no traffic observed. Is he cleared us to land?
Yeah.
Cool. The super stable approach.
Yeah, it felt good.
We picked up our passenger and we're back in the air in just a few minutes. Just like on the first leg of the flight, we expected some storms along the route, so we climbed up a little higher than usual for what was ultimately a 1-hour flight.
$75.
We got some really great views of towering cumulus clouds, but didn't feel more than a few bumps along the way into Corpus. Along the way, we got to know our passenger and heard a lot about her experiences getting to treatment with and without Angel Flight, which made me a lot more confident that these missions are important.
All right.
That was an awesome landing.
Hey, thank you.
Wow. And it was really windy coming in, too.
Thanks. Hold on a sec. They're going to
5
talk to
Bravo
me.
Bravo, turn left when able, say parking.
Left when able, heading to Atlantic.
We dropped off the passenger at the Corpus FBO, borrowed a crew car, and set off to find some lunch. Chris picked a barbecue place just a few miles from the airport that had some great reviews. It would be an understatement to say I was surprised by what we found there. I expected a normal barbecue restaurant, but we ended up somewhere else. We pulled up to an industrial-looking building with a bunch of abandoned vehicles, trailers, bus, and RV out front. The inside was a huge open space with random stuff scattered along the walls. I'm talking about a kid's trampoline, old fishing poles, stuff like that. In the middle of the floor were a bunch of folding tables with to-go boxes lined up and people filling them up with barbecue and sides. The folks filling up the boxes were the owners. It's a family restaurant. They told us that the building is a dance hall at night and turns back into a restaurant during the day. Place wasn't open yet, which is why it was so empty, but they did still let us order and get some lunch to go. We spent another 20 minutes talking to the family before getting a quick tour of the barbecue pits and heading back to the airport to eat our lunch. The barbecue was really, really good. The owners told us that they compete with some of the biggest names in Texas and even have gold medals from some famous barbecue tournaments. After that meal, I believe it. By the time we finished eating, it was getting late and Chris needed to get home early in the afternoon for another commitment. So we filed a flight plan, loaded back up in BB, and made our way back to Austin. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you've been following my channel or if you've watched several of my videos, you'll notice I'm playing with the format a little bit, trying to distill these long flights into shorter, more interesting videos. I'd love to hear what you think. Leave me a comment, and if you like them, please subscribe. Until next time.